Hey, what's up guys? Today we're going to be talking about how to create an endless supply of different licks. And then how we can take those licks, combine it with the 3x3 practice routine, and master these licks so we can apply it to our playing as soon as possible. The first lick that we're going to be doing today is going to sound like this. It's pretty cool, but then we're going to add another layer to it, and it makes it sound like this. And then we'll add another layer. So we're going to take that starting lick and then basically just ask ourselves, how can we end this differently? And we'll add different scale runs to it and different little ideas like that. All right, so today we're going to be in D minor and we're going to be a half step down. We're kind of really in D Dorian, but I'm still kind of just looking at it as just D minor, but we're throwing in what is the major 6, which in this case will be a B note. And we're going to be starting here in the kind of range of position 1 pentatonic. So I'm going to play through the first part slowly and then we'll go over it. Also, if you guys want tab for this lesson and a bunch of other in-depth lessons going all kinds of different things, including licks, theories, and patterns like this, go check out my Patreon. The link is in the description below. So the first little part's on the B string, index finger 10th fret, and we're gonna go downstroke, and then we're gonna just hammer on and pull off. So 10, 12, 13, 12, 10. Then we're gonna do this little pedal. I've been really enjoying this. I stole this from Michael Schenker. He does it a little differently, but I just really like the sound of doing this kind of thing, which is gonna sound like this. So we have, and then we're gonna pedal this 10th fret B string with, we're gonna go G string, 13 with a downstroke, back to that B string with an upstroke, then G string, 12th fret with a down, up to 10th fret, and then 11th fret, and then finally, the 10th fret of the G string. Now we're not going to go back to the B string anymore. We're going to go to something different after that. So one more time we have. Right, and every lick's going to start the same way. So we have. After this, we're going to slide up the G string to the 12th fret, so 10 to 12. Quick hammer on pull off on the 13th fret, which is our flat 5. Then we're going to go to the D string 15, pull off the 12, and then slide back to 10. So that first starting lick sounds like this. Now, the second lick is going to sound like this. Right? And it's going to start the exact same. Everything's the exact same up until the very last note. Instead of doing that slide back like we did in the first lick, we're going to go and then slide up to the 15th fret with our first finger. Now we're in position 3 of D minor pentatonic, and we're gonna walk the entire scale shape up. And I'm just doing pick hammer on each of those. And then we're gonna just slide up to the, what fret is that? The 20th fret, and then do a whole step bend. In one motion. It's hard to do it slowly. Like that. So that whole lick right there, lick number 2. right? Now lick 3 is gonna sound like this. So it's very similar to lick 2, but we're gonna go actually full on Dorian at the end there. So, starts off the same. So we're on D string 17 now, or sorry, D string 15, hammer 17, and then we're gonna go to the G string and go 14 with the downstroke, hammer 16, hammer 17, then B string, downstroke 15, hammer 17, hammer 18, then high E, 15, 17, 19. Then we're gonna move up a position, but then go to the B string, 17, go 17, 18, 20, then high E, downstroke on the 17, hammer 19, hammer 20, then pick this again with a whole step in. So that last little run there is gonna sound like this. All right, lick number 3 all together. Take a simple lick, which in this case was this, which is a cool lick in and of itself. Add a little ending there, and then we're like, oh, how can I add something else? And then I stumbled upon which it's like a little extended pentatonic run, and then I was like, oh, let me do a similar run, but let's make it full on Dorian. Right? And then I could also, not for this lesson, but I could have asked myself how to start the lick differently, and I might have done maybe like, so maybe I did that. So I get different ways into it, and then maybe I could have come up with another way into it. I could have went, right, then I ended it a little differently. So I can sit down, take a basic little concept that I want to mess around with, then ask myself, oh, what's a cool way I can walk into it? What's a cool way I can end it with? And then practice that, and then come up with another way. And so usually after a few minutes, maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes, I have a couple different ideas. I hope this helps you out. I hope you enjoy these licks, and definitely take time with your other licks that you already know and ask yourself, how can I change the beginning of this lick? How can I flow into it differently? How can I flow out of it differently? And then just kind of ask yourself these little questions, and you'll come up with many, many different licks, and then you'll start flowing them all over the fretboard, and it's gonna be a world of difference because you're gonna be opening up the fretboard with endless ideas. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this lesson, and I'll see you guys back next time.